I just do the normal latency. Let's see. Okay, where we need to go? Now this place. Okay, there are some shrooms here. Okay, to the quest we need to go down there. Looks better? Okay. Glad to hear. Okay, what we have here? We can go there. Let's see if there's any chest or something. Doesn't look like. There are some guys. And a chest. Soldier key. A trophy. Okay, here's a chest. Perculite tunic. Okay, and that's all. Okay, it's nothing interesting. There was a ring there. Okay, so let's go to the path that leads to the quest. So this way. I have a feeling that it looks like this Higladi stone, and I always stop by this one, by this type of mushroom. Okay, here are some guys.
There goes nothing.
Basic wizard wear. Okay, don't see anything interesting here. Okay, and we are close by this thing. Okay. Oh, I cannot save here. Level 22. Okay. No worries. I hope so. Triangles. Attacking us or something? Easy peasy. You obtain a champion's ring. Nice. Okay, and we need to go to talk with this lady there. Oh, we have a chest here. Oh, long range ring. I believe that I have one. Champion's Ring slightly strengthens all attacks. Sure. Why not? I'm using magic and I'm using the normal attacks, so why not? There wasn't any shortcut there, so we need to go there by feet. And no warp point. No Higgledy stone here. Weird. Oh, and those guys respawn. Well, there is no need to fight with them.
Huh?
You did it? I can't believe it. You're a lot tougher than you look, that's for sure. Do you think the forest will be alright now?
Yeah.
I hope so. Anyway, we made a deal. I can't go back on it to now. I will go and live in your kingdom just like you asked. I hope you're ready to see a top-class hunter at work. Oh yes, I can't wait. Okay, new hunter on our side. I have a new bow there. Let's see if there's something good there. I will change Patu with Tanny. Okay, Tanny. Okay, it's a bit worse than they have now. Okay, let's go out. I'll go very quickly to Evermore. I'll put this hunter on the Hunter Lodge or something like that. There's a building like that. Okay, let's use the warp point. Okay, we can take the King's Guild there, because I need them. There's something like, yeah, here, Hunting Lodge. And yeah, Mugi will be great here. Okay. And let's go back to the main quest. So let's go here to the labyrinth. We need to use our army there. And my favorite mode in Inokuni. Okay, before I go, I will save. Alright. There was a chest there. Okay, but I need to do it, unfortunately, this thing. Yeah. Okay, level 12. Okay. I level up a bit my army, so we should do it. Let's see what we have there. A blue one, the green one, and no color. Okay, the blue one. So the mallet. I don't remember. The green one for sure. And the red one, I believe. Yeah, and we have the new one, the Mugime, as you can see, the Bowmans. Okay, I got this. I'm not sure if it's good to take the blue one with me. But maybe those neutral one will be okay. Okay, let's try it in this combination. Oh. Oh, the place of death, sacred place. There must be some of those who held victim to the Cetus.
Now,
It's high time to be put to rest.
Good luck, everyone! Now's our chance! Charge! Charge!
Oh, there's no chest here.
We can't afford to lose!
I'm just looking because sometimes there's a military booth somewhere around.
This should work! Charge! Charge! Don't let them get away! This should work!
that is the way to do it! Forgive me.
Okay, don't see anything here.
This should work!
Hearing something. Oh, some big guys there. Maybe I'll use a shield there.
A fine victory!
Don't let them get away! Now's our chance! Sure! Now's our chance! Stay strong! Charge!
Okay, there's some boost there.
We can't afford to lose!
Is there something that I left? No.
We can't afford to lose!
Okay. This is where we came. Ooh. It's a trap. Cities is unstoppable. Not for us.
Form a square!
That is the way to do it!
Forward! Don't let them get away! Now's our chance! Don't let them get away! This should work! Forward! We can't afford to lose! Now's our chance! Charge!
Attack him.
What's two ladies singing me name over this?
Strong!
We don't have a red one. We lose the red army.
Charge! Form a square! Surprised at my strength! Now's our chance! Now's our chance! Charge! We can't afford to lose!
Oh, we got the red one back.
Don't let them get away! Don't let them get away! Now's our chance! Form a square!
Plenty more where that came from!
This should work! Form a square! Form a square! Now's our chance!
Mm.
Now's our chance!
That is the way to do it!
This should work!
Okay.
Stay strong!
Of course.
Oh, there is some military might. Boost.
Blimey!
Well, made it this far at least.
Uh-huh.
But the real fight starts here.
Yes.
I'm afraid it does. Tread carefully now, Your
That's
Majesty.
the end of
Oh, we
that!
made it. Phew.
Bish bash bosh!
Oh, there is a chest. And level 37. Let's save, because I made it. Oh, angels dear, nice. Oh, almost made it. Okay, there are more of them. Okay, let's use their help.
I'm counting on it!
Oh, you little. There's a big guy somewhere. Okay. Better watch out. Okay, we made it. Okay, let's go inside this labyrinth. Oh, there's a blue chest up there. Seat of the sea beast. Okay, we got a safe place. Let's save. Oh, it's already here. Should I be afraid? So, where exactly is this Cetus?
Wow.
Fearsome would be fearsome. Oh my God. Fearsome who he may be, Cetus is not threat to Hydropolis. So why risk all our lives on such an errand? There must be an important reason for the Queen to have sent you, Leander. Yes, I suppose there must be. Here we have. There's no more labyrinth there? Cetus. That escalated quickly.
Watch this! Golly!
Hello, lizard guy.
Now, clobber him!
What? His tail is attacking us too? Whew.
I'm counting on you!
Okay, let's try to attack him like that. In a close battle. Okay. Oh, she managed to escape from that.
I need your help!
I don't like it. Oh, it's explosive one.
I'm counting on you!
Stop me. That was our Higodi.
I'm counting on you! I need your help!
Oh, you little. Almost. Okay, we have it. Level up. The creature is defeated. Which means we can get Hydropolis to sign the declaration now, right? Assuming the queen is as good as her word, yes. Oh, by the way, when we defeat Cetus, it dropped this. Do you know what it is? You obtain the Ocean's Adder. The Ocean's Adder? So, this is what Her Majesty meant for us to retrieve. Could you really intend to... Is everything alright, Leander?
Yes.
Yes, very much so. Let's us return to the palace. Really? That was the all fight? Oh, the soak-proof enchanted armor. Let's see this new thing there. Greatly boost water resistance, plenty less damage taken at low HP. Okay, I will give bow to this one. I'm disappointing. I thought this labyrinth will be longer. There will be a huge dungeon or something. Okay, let's go out. We could go... I know I go into the dungeon. We can use the warp point there. That wasn't the thing that I wanted to do. Just thinking if it's worth to check this Leucippes Labyrinth here. There was one treasure chest for sure. Nice. What do we have here? Oh. There was someone left? Oh, there. I don't see anything here. So we can go just like that to the Cardia Square. Okay, to this teleport to Palace. Archon Leander, thank goodness you have returned. Her Majesty has disappeared. We searched the palace and the town from the top to bottom, but no avail. Impossible! How can this be?
Yes.
And there has been word from the scout ships, my lord. The vortex blocking the entrance to the abyss has dissipated.
But...
The abyss? But...
What is it?
But what? The abyss where our king's cradle is located, where Brine Skimmer, our kingmaker, dwells. The vortex was placed before its entrance by the queen herself. It remains there by her strict command, and only she could have removed it. So she gone into the abyss for some reason. It would seem so, but for what? What reason could she possibly have for making the perilous journey to the king's cradle? I don't like the sound of this. Could it be the Dolorans doing?
Yeah.
I have the horrible feeling it might be. We better get after her. We will talk more on our ship, Leander. We should set out for the abyss right away.
You have my thanks.
Thank you, all of you. Okay, the lady vanishes. Have something new on the leaf book. Let's see. I just heard a dreadful racket and saw the palace guards running around in a panic. I'm sure they say something about Queen Nira. Is she alright? What in the world is going on? Let's see. Okay. Let's go to the harbor. Okay, so we need to go to the ship.
All right.
About ready to set sail, are we, Your Majesty? Yes, please. Very well, all aboard. The time to haul up the anchor. The hoist the mainsail. Har. And we leave Hydropolis, so... Okay, it's not so far, I see. This thing? Abyss. Oh, here. Welcome to the Abyss. Alright. Finally some dungeon.
Oh my!
Look, you can see under the sea through those windows.
Say,
Are they using surface station to keep the water at the bay or something? That's a pretty neat trick. The king's cradle is on the seabed. If this DeLorean really is involved as you suspect, we must journey there with all haste.
Blimey.
Walking to the bottom of the sea, that's about weird. Here's the way out. Where is this? There's a war point there. And there should be a save point here. Maybe it's down there. Oh, it's there, I believe. I don't see anything through this window. Okay, here's a war point. Here's the save point. Let's save, sure. Okay. We should go that way. I know they call it abyss, but by cricket, it is deeper than deep. I don't see even any stairs or a ladder or anything. How are we supposed to get down there? We have our ways. The puffer whelk will see us safely down. Puffer whelk? Or something like that. Of course, there's a chest waiting for me. Okay, 5 silver nuggets. That's cool, that's cause it's usually to build something or to improve your armor. Okay, we can destroy those corals. Can we get up there? No, not really.
Here goes nothing.
Some new bow. Handgun pendant. Let's see. Okay, it's worse than a roll and a half. There was a new pendant. Okay, something here. Shiny hearty pendant. Increase max HP. I can understand that there's not a lot new paths there. So it's called a puffer whelk, you say? I can see why. It's pooping out water like nobody's business.
If I may be so bold.
We will need to help of your Hygglides and of certain spell. Evan, if you would be so kind as to face me. Oh, a new spell? You learn the water slide spell. It will be easier to demonstrate its effect than to explain it. Could you cast the spell on the shell, please? Okay. Oh, Hygglides.
Golly!
The water is flowing so much faster now. Hello, critical country. I'm in the chapter 5, if I believe so. I'm going after Queen Nerea because she disappeared.
Yes.
And we're going to the Kingsmaker Cradle of Kings Nerea. Indeed, 10 times faster in fact. Fast enough to create a waterway which can be ridden all the way to the bottom. Shall we? Find it down. Okay, what should I do? Oh,
Yippee!
Yeah. Flip, 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 flip.
nice.
Yes.
We must continue this mother all the way to the bottom. I believe that I skipped something there. Can we jump there? Maybe there will be some other pathway. I'm not sure where I'm exactly in the... if you're looking at all the game, because it's my first playthrough. And the blind playthrough.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, there's some big guy there. Okay, a new sword. There's some way to get up there. Maybe if I jump earlier from this water thing there. Jump like from here. And there is no other place. Yeah, I finished the Ni no Kuni first one. Okay, there's some better sword for Roland. Let's give him this one. Okay, I saw some big guy there. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I thought that I could destroy it. Okay, there's one here and one here. Which one I should use? Oh, I will go back up there. No, it's somewhere else.
I'll do my best.
Okay, let's check it out if I can jump earlier. I cannot jump meanwhile. Okay, so no idea. So this way you can go back there. There's a big guy there. Oh. Okay, some sword. Let's see. Okay, it's worse than I have now.
Ahoy there!
Okay, I thought that maybe there's some secret there. Okay, never mind, let's move on. Let's use this one. It's pretty cool. Okay, there's a chest there. Okay, we can go up here. There's another one. Okay, there's some items here. And a chest. Father be batten. Lord treasure. Oh yeah. Exactly. Okay, there's nothing here. Let's see, that will be something for... Oh, it's much better for Evan. Better wand. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't work the both ways, yeah. Okay, this is how I came here.
This will be over in no time.
I will just level up here a bit.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, let's take those items. Oh, critical call country. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Okay, this is how we get up there. So we need to go back through this one. Follower squad. Okay, so last time I go up there. Is there a way to get to the... I'm not sure if I failed in a jump or... Oh. Okay, the third and the last try. I think I need to do it on somehow else. Yeah, it looks like there's a path there. Yeah, okay. So we need to go that way. There are some guys, of course. That's all. Okay, we need to use this this thing, but let's go first here. What do we have here? More nasty guys. Oh, there's some high level there. That's really low HP. I should probably do something about it. Okay. That will be a little better. Oh, this is how we get to this chest. So I knew there is some other way to get here. And all be gone. An elixir. Always welcome. Okay, now we can go to the next platform. Let's use the spell. Oh, we're going down there. Alright.
This will be over in no time.
Oh, those are really a trouble one. I should be careful. Let's heal a bit. Like that way. Okay. There's a Higlody stone up there. Okay, we need to go that way. Let's see what we have here. There's some big guy there. Okay, I see this Higlody stone. No jumping there from here. Doesn't look like I could climb from here. There's that and here. Maybe there will be some connection. There's something here. Let's see.
Here goes nothing.
There's some big thing there. Oh, it has lasers. Nice. Oh, this is where we need to go. Look. We have a chest here. Oh, Roland's journal. Let's see. Tanya and Butter are always up the crack of dawn, making a racket. It sure beats an alarm clock. They make a point of going around town and talking to people every day. Some were a little wary of sky pirates at first, but they soon warmed up to them. I'm impressed. Okay, can we go back somehow? I didn't know that this is the main path here. I feel bad about it. I don't see any options to go back. Man, I thought that is the other path. Or maybe not. Okay, we're back. Okay. So those signs on the map are just a little tricky there. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, there's another one. It's taking us down there. Okay, I thought that's something. Okay, I can go down there. I know, wandering around too much probably. Okay, let's
Here goes nothing.
first defeat the small ones. Let's take the help of Higgledies, unless they stop me. Oh, come on. Better watch out. Oh, you block my attack? There was some item I took, but no idea what it was. Okay, and there's also a This one is up there. There was one that took us down. Which one is the main path and which one is the side path? Because there was one.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Lol. I was just focused which one I unlocked there. There was one here. And it's showing us this is the main one. Oh my god, okay, let's go with the one up down there. There is, I think it's the path to the Higlody stone. It looks like. Can go down there. There is a chest. Oh, with the sea breeze sandals. I have them. Okay, we can go one level down. There's this Higlody stone. Oh, as I thought, this is the path to the Higlody stone. What do you want this time? Well, but traveler, show me what you got. It's talking about them buttons and the chirpy, cheerful little numbers. A tasteful bronze button decorated with the stylish image of autumn sunset. Good impression. Unremarkable and everyday, just the right button. Probably none of this. Let's try it. Okay, it's not the one. The chirpy, cheerful one. The bright button, it's cheerful? Okay, that's the one. Okay, there is a Higlody. Haddock the fishy. Let's see. Okay, I got two blue ones now. When Higlody is triggered, the recalls there to be used to soldiers in ally physical defense, temporarily increase energy field. Not sure which one I should. I got like two healing us. I have no idea, to be honest. Okay, so we can go to the one we need to go now. So that's the one. Woohoo!
Wow.
to go there. Oops. Wasn't sure if I can go down here. Did I fail because I do that? I'm not sure. Oh, there's a chest here. Hello there. Okay, with a great sword. Oh, it's better than I have now. Okay, let's change the one that Roland is using. Okay, did we find something better now? Yeah, we got this. Oh, that's something better. Let's give it to Evan. Waterproof. Okay. Okay, I think that's all the items. Let's see, let's explore this area. There are some guys here.
This will be over in no time.
All right. This area is really pretty big. Coral. Okay, here we got a dead end. Same here, to be honest. Okay, so I checked this area.
Careful, everyone.
Let's watch out. Oh, you little one. I don't know what he's planning to do. We're at level 38. It hurts. Okay, well, we got it. Okay, we need to go up there. Let's see what we have here. There's a chest, of course. I see a save point there. Oh, stairs. The safe point is somewhere up there or down there. Oh, so here is the beginning somewhere nearby, the entrance of this dungeon. That's why I see the safe spot there. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay, let's go over there. Okay, here's another water slide spell. To go up there. Okay, let's try it.
Yippee!
Where are we? Okay.
Come on!
Oh, I understand that. If you fail like that, you can go back there. This is where this Higledy stone was.
Woohoo!
And yeah, if you fail like me and just go down there, you can go back here. Now there's... Okay, we should use this one. Maybe I haven't seen that one. This is the one we used just a minute ago. Hello. Okay, we need to use this one. See a chest there. Up there. Okay, cannot jump there.
Watch your back!
Okay, there's this hamster or something like that. Okay, baby buckler. Okay, we need to go that way. Okay, understand. Yeah, and this is the... Of course I will go this way. Because there was a chest. Oh, and I cannot get it there. It's too high there. And I haven't found a way to get it there? I missed something there? It looks like. Unless there's one more near the save point. Thanks. And thanks to that we will get there. Okay. There is a warp point. Let's say. Oh, there are two of them. This is the main one, so let's use this one. Okay, I think I wasn't here. Let's see what we have here. More guys, of course. Oh, here is how we get there. I believe so. Okay, there are some items here. Okay, let me see if my guess is correct. That thanks to that one we will get the chest I saw there. Oh yeah. And I thought that I missed something there. No way. No chest will hide away from me. Oh, that was almost a fail. Oh, a Punisher's ring. Let's see. Hello, toilet paper. Toiler. Why audio is not in Japanese? I don't know. It's better that way. Okay, let's see. There was some nice ring there. Punisher ring. Slightly boost critical hit damage. Maybe I'll give it to Roland. Six more days till next DLC. Yeah, I heard about something. I think Japanese audio sounds better. Can we change it now? Okay, difficulties are yeah. Voice language. I cannot change it. Oh, only on the title screen. Probably won't be be able to play the next DLC for a long time since there's a million games. Yeah, that's true. Difficult and normal way is too easy. Yeah, I have no problem to play in the normal mode, so it could be something like that. So what you play there? I thought that some orb or something. Okay, we got the last chest, so we can go to the next platform. Almost like the normal mode. For my face playthrough, I won't try it maybe. Goes only after a few months because so many people complain that it's way too easy. Yeah. I think I maybe died one time, and it was maybe at the beginning when I didn't know what happening there. Or I'm not so pro, so deal with those guys first. Oh, yeah. We got this. If you grind all, you can literally beat the boss on normal move with 3 hits. Really? Or I remember the spot, I got so confused. Yeah, the beginning was further than later in the game. There's also a movie coming out of this game. Oh, really? Can't wait to see it. I really enjoyed the Ni no Kuni one. This one is also nice. It looks so nice. The environment and the music. Okay, it's pretty laggy in my opinion, but okay. Okay, we need to go up there. And what? Where is that? Oh, if I would like to go back, okay. It's planned for summer in Japan, okay. I love Ni no Kuni. Wow, sorry, much more than this. Actually cried with the precious game. Yeah, I understand you. Really. I cried there a lot. I was trying not to cry on stream. But you know, in my soul was crying there. And yeah, the story was great. Okay, we need to use this one. Ni no Kuni first was much harder than this one. Yeah, to be honest, yeah. Here they add a lot of other things, like, you know, this building this kingdom, this, I don't know, this mode. And so this skirmish, this army mode. There's a lot of add-ons, I would say, than the difficulty on this game. Okay, we need to go that way. Here's... Oh my god, I feel so confused where I need to go. Okay, here's where we need to go, so let's go here. There's a Higlody stone. Not sure if I was here or wasn't. This is where I came from. What we have here? Here we got something else. Oh, there's a chest there.
Whoa!
And that's the labyrinth and not the thing that was at the beginning. The only thing I wish they did is add more voicing acting. Japanese games love to leave out voice acting, which I don't like it. I need to try this Japanese voice there. Maybe I'll change it for the next stream, because I don't want to go now to the main main screen, title screen. Okay, there is some big guy there. Sure, why not? Or let's grind a bit. Some sword. Let's see. A sword. Oh, nothing interesting. This. I love that those dungeons are pretty big. Here's dead end. Oh, there's another water. We can use the water slide spell here. Okay, this is where we need to go. So let's explore this area. Here's dead end. There's a chest there. Oh, I cannot jump there? That was a trick. There's one more chest. So, Toiler Pater, what do you plan to play there? Did you say there's million games to play? What you playing actually, maybe? Okay, I can go down here. Oh, and there's also a chest, a lot of chests that I missed there. Almost missed. Also, I bought Devil May Cry 5, but didn't touch it yet. Yeah, there's a lot of good opinions about this game. But could it be else? Okay. Let's see where we get there. I'm afraid that could be the main path. Okay, I was here before, cause this one is activate. There were like 2 more chests that I haven't reached. I'm not sure if even I was here, but probably yeah.
You ready for this?
I should skip that. It does that.
You're welcome.
Okay. I cannot jump on this platform. Okay, this is where I came from. I remember those 2. Overall, the hackers so far in this game, Batu is pretty funny. Yeah. R, I should say. And Lofty is also a funny guy. I like his idea about Evan that was trying to act and that he's trying to engage with Tanny. It was hilarious. Okay, I'm back to this place. I think I wasn't here. There's one I haven't activated. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. There was like 2 chests. I think that I missed there.
What's this?
Oh, that was end of area. Oh, there's a war point here even. Okay, and there is this big guy left there. And there's a chest there. Okay, let's open. Okay, a songbook. Okay, here we got a war point. Oh, there is a happy cake there. That was a good lofty, kind of reminds me Drippy from the first game. Yeah, I have the same feeling about it. And he also have the same language like Drippy. So it reminds me a lot of him. Like, you know, the squeaky or other things like that. Oh, here's the chest. And this Higgledy stone I was worried about that I haven't get. I'm talking about, it's taking about them shells, eh? The ones that make the sea glow all red at night. A fragile sea of the kind you're lucky to find when the tide goes out. Someone has accepted and found it when the sea comes in instead. An exotic green ocean has been dancing. A super light streamlined shell that can ride the waves across the entire ocean. A tightly called the clockwise ones is considered lucky. It doesn't look like there's any of this. There was something about the red thing there. Okay. For some people there is always happy day cake, but this year I was thinking the Twitch account's birthday. Oh. The cake day is always welcome. Okay, let me... it's talking about them shells. The one that make the sea glow all red at night. I don't think that I have anything like that. Maybe I need to find it. I'm just thinking about how to get the last chest there. Can I jump there? Like, it doesn't seem that I missed something there. No! No! There must be a way to get there. Anyway. I don't really want to fight with all of them again. But yeah, it looks like I only missed this one chest there. I really have no idea how to get there. Oh, there's a Roland journal or something there.
Well,
Come on!
Oh, there is a chest here. Okay, I understand that's the last. The last one. Okay, let's save. I will leave this one chest there. Don't worry. Okay, so let's activate this one. And we're going down there. Let's do it. Into the abyss.
Your Majesty!
Oh. A cutscene. Ooh. So Doloran is here.
Your Majesty! It is I, Leander! Please! You must come to your senses!
It is too late for that, I'm afraid.
She's under his command.
Your queen is gone. Henceforth she shall be my puppet. Nothing more.
No way.
You will return her to me now!
Tell me, why do you even care? Her people think little of her. She is powerless, weak, unloved.
Hydropolis would be nothing without its queen.
And why is that?
Even were I inclined to tell you, you would not understand.
So be it. Then I would ask that you do as your queen did and surrender your feeble spirit to me.
No way.
I surrender to none but Her Majesty.
Leander?
Loyal as always, Leander.
coming around?
This has gone on long enough.
Okay, the Kingsmaker is here. It looks like.
Your kingdom is doomed. But then beauty never lasts.
Nice.
Grindskimmer, then the King's Bond truly is broken.
You heard the man, Evan. No King's Bond, meaning we've got ourselves a Kingmaker to clobber.
And Loft is also the Kingmaker, and I still don't believe. Looking out how there looks like. Now there's about to bring the herd. He likes to be heard by her. If you know what I mean.
Watch your backs!
Oh my god. There was some weak point or something like that.
Here goes!
I see there are some weak points there.
I need your help.
Trying to get there. And there's another hand. Oops. And now he's angry.
Uh-oh, this ain't looking too good.
Oh, there was something like that. Oh yeah. I need to destroy those things.
All together now.
Okay, and I need their help.
I'm counting on
What's that? Are you serious? How I should attack this? Oh, there's a weak spot. Oh, I see. Oh, shooters all wasn't my goods.
Wait, grab this.
There's okay, there's one more weak point. Ooh.
I need your help.
Oh. Let's heal a bit. Almost there? No. Okay, let's change that. Oh, I need to destroy those first.
I'm counting on you.
Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. What now? We got this, boys. And girls, maybe. Oh, yeah. Kingsmaker is down. Your Majesty, you are not hurt in any way? I'm finally under case you're fusing. Okay, she's back to normal. Not one, but two Kingmakers have now fallen at your hand. Impressive. But it matters little. I have what I came for. Until we meet again. Poor Kingsmaker.
Hey,
Your loyalty to the Queen really is something, Leander.
of course.
It is no more than she deserves. Without her, our nation would be nothing.
Uh-huh.
So you keep saying, but what do you mean by that exactly? Very well. Perhaps it's time that you knew the truth. Ooh. The palace in which you now stand was destroyed some 300 years ago, along with the rest of Hydropolis.
What?
A great undersea volcano erupted, taking our nation and all its people with it. You saw the ruins in Leucippes Labyrinth. These too were once inhabited by our people. Ooh. And this creepy eye. Our kingdom's continued existence is thanks solely to the Queen's Nira's intervention. It is her gaze that protects us, her magic channeled through the great watchful power of the eye that turns back time to save us again and again. Were it not for a Queen Nira and the eye, we would have faded into obscurity long ago. By how exactly? But there is one great problem with this method of survival. Is the number of living souls in Hydropolis were to change, the great enchantment that Her Majesty has won would no longer hold. So that's what all the laws are about. One more life or one less, and it all comes tumbling down, eh? The Queen has maintained her vigil for 3 centuries, never knowing a moment's sleep. You too would be short of temper, you too would vent for your frustration on those around you. But all that she has done for us, and all that she sacrificed for her beloved subjects.
How?
Leander, you knew? Your Majesty, you are unharmed, I hope. You did. You know all along.
Yes.
Yes, and so I vow to serve you no matter what. I see. Oh. But the cracks are beginning to show at last. I fear the Hydropolis does not have long.
Yes.
Indeed. And that... What? No, not so quickly. Do you remember, Leander, the promise we made to one another as children? To one another as a children?
Of course.
I do, Your Majesty.
One day, Leander. One day, we will marry. And you will be my king. We will rule together. Promise me.
I promise. I promise that I will marry you.
Oh,
That I
Taylor
will
Paper,
always
thank you for the
protect you.
follow. I really
That I will
appreciate
never
it.
leave your side.
Do you swear it? On your life?
I do, Your Majesty. I do.
Oh, Leander. I love you.
Aww, they love each other. How cute.
How could I forget? It is my most cherished memory. And the reason I gave my life to you in service.
But that was not what I asked of you. I asked that you become my husband, my king.
But the law of Hydropolis forbids it. I could not become king. I cannot.
Do not pretend, Leander. You know better than any man of this realm. Whosoever possesses the ether possesses the right to rule. It was the first king of Hydropolis who brought it back with him, and with it claimed his crown.
That's why she asked him to go to get it. No, tricky one.
But surely one such as I cannot...
Who better? Who else has guarded this realm more vigilantly? Cared for it more faithfully? As queen, I can accept no other. You must marry me. I command you.
But your
Command
majesty...
you to marry me, okay.
I cannot.
Why? For the sake of the
Leander.
kingdom.
You can. Yes, you
The
can.
hallowed realm over which we have watched for so long.
And she loves you.
If we are joined in marriage, then all must end. Time cannot repeat itself. Hydropolis must fade.
Yes. And I cannot allow that to happen.
Let go, Leander.
Let it go.
This realm may fade, but another will soon blossom in its place. New life, a new kingdom. It should have happened long ago. But I could not let it. I had to have one last day by your side. Again and again.
Your Majesty...
But it is time at last. I am ready, Leander.
I don't let sad
The wheel
endings.
must turn again for Hydropolis.
Can
And
we
if it
stop
brings
there?
our destruction,
Something?
then so be it. It also brings truth.
Your mind is made up, then?
It is. So come, take your place by my side. Be my husband,
Aww.
my king.
I will.
Love is in the air.
The preparations for our union will begin at once.
I thought that there was
But you
one
need not
already.
remain to oversee them. I hereby release you from your duties. You are free. These travelers have need of your aid. Go with them. Forget the concerns of our kingdom for a time.
Truly.
Truly.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Ooh, Leander joins the party permanently. So we got another king in our
Thank
party,
you.
we could say. You have done much to aid us. My word is my bond. Your pact shall be signed. Speak with me when you're ready to proceed with the formalities. Let's only speak with Leander.
Now,
She said, marry me, then booted him from Hydropolis. Yeah, that's something... that's quite well. The magic used to turn back time in Hydropolis is a complex spell by the name of Rejuvenate. Most wizards are only capable of using it to restore broken trinkets and so on, but the Queen's skills are such that she was able to bring its effect to bear on the entire kingdom. He she wanted, but she don't want it. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, you know, women are weird. Just speak the truth. We want something in one moment and the other one, nah, we don't want it. Very well, let us begin. If you would be so kind as to hand me the declaration. And there will be a small cat scene.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled.
United we stand as one single land.
Alright, the second land join us. Alright.
The pact is sealed. Our nations stand together. And now I must bid you farewell. Pray take care of my betrothed until his return.
We will. That is, assuming you're still happy to join us, Leander.
of course. I only hope that I may be of use.
I'm sure you will be.
Evan had freed Queen Nerea from Doloran's wicked clutches. And for his troubles, he had succeeded in adding another nation to his burgeoning union.
And yeah, and separate wife and
With it came
husband.
great Leander, whose wisdom would surely prove vital in Evermore's continued development.
Okay. Oh, this is the dream
country
warp.
where love is forbidden. How strange.
Yes, but I learned something there. I learned how fiercely a leader can long to protect their nation, and how much they can sacrifice for it. The Queen was prepared to devote her whole life to her kingdom, and for no one ever to know. I'm glad I met her. And Leander.
Well, there's still a way to go, and still an awful lot to learn.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I know. I've really only just begun.
In order to grow,
Chapter 5 is just
we
begun.
must first realize how small we are. It's going to be fun watching you grow into your older, wiser self.
Huh? What do you mean?
You're too busy building your kingdom to notice anything else, aren't you? All right. I'll see you soon, Evan.
Yes. See you soon.
Let's save, of course. And let's enter the chapter 6. Chapter 6. Or
My
maybe not.
inventions will change the
A
world.
cutscene?
I'll finish the perpetual fission reactor if it's the last thing I do. Zip, please.
It reminds me something, some movie.
I don't care what it costs.
Oh, I know what it remembers me. It's not a movie. It reminds me. I don't know if you guys play
Chapter
Xenoblade
6.
Chronicles
The price of power.
2. The price of power. She booted him who left there to make balance.
Greetings.
I understand that she's capable to do it all by herself. Okay, as some of you already know, I am Leander Aristides, Archon of Hydropolis.
I'll be counting on you.
For your kind offer of assistance, I hereby appoint you of my junior council. You will serve under Roland. It will be an honor, King Evan. He's a king, and you want him, and a king from another nation, to serve under your council? It's me, or it sounds pretty weird. But they explain that love is forbidden because one more, one less life, and she can protect them. She is a strong, independent woman, exactly. Or what was the thing he brings back? I think that one more, one less, she mean the entire kingdom? So you know she can take someone else there. Okay, Roland, I should try not to disappoint you. Something tells me you won't. A fine appointment to be sure. I only have one question, mateys. Who will be setting our pact signing sites on next? Well, there are only two major nations left, correct? Broadleaf and Ding Dong Dell, which means we're going through Broadleaf, I guess. Yes.
Blimey.
But it isn't Broadleaf on the other side of the great big ocean rift thingy? An oceanic rift? You have not heard of it? Interesting. What? The rift is a great tear in the ocean bed. It is said to have been created when a powerful evil shook the very foundation of the earth many centuries ago. And when it arose, a division was created between the inner and outer parts of the ocean. Broadleaf lies on the other side of that divide. So you are saying we can't get there by sea?
Well, no.
Well, we ain't flying. Our craft may be rare beauties, but they ain't meant for distance all that nature. There will be no need to fly. We should simply have our boat leap over the obstacles.
Huh?
What? You what now? I didn't take you for a comedian, Leander. Whatever do you mean? Is it a stand-up here? Can it really be the case of that you have never seen a boat jump before?
Forgive me.
Maybe only in Legend of Zelda, but we are not in this game. Forgive me, it's an everyday sight. In the Hydropolis, I had thought it must be so everywhere, but it seems I was mistaken. And you could make our ship jump too, Leander?
Of course.
Certain modifications are required, but yes, with my guidance and the proper facilities, they can soon be made. Wonderful! Then we must gather our best shipbuilders and maritime engineers right away. Okay, Leander is in the front room asking about improving your ship. We have something new on the leaf book. Okay, a lot of there. I headed to Hydropolis intent on witnessing Queen Neera's beauty up close, but someone else ended up catching my eye. I speak of the fair Lycorias. I bounded up to her, eager to make her acquaintance, but she put me in an arm lock and had me eject. What a woman! So it's safe to say she's not a fan of yours. Well, perhaps no one could say that, yes. I have always thought merfolk were beautiful. Lycorias is particularly striking. Okay, there's another guy. The next gift of Individual I would like to introduce you is the fellow by the name of Proteus. A jeweler of genius, he was superb on the excellent by the pain of a broken heart. He now aspires to learn new ways to craft wonderful items. So we know what to do. We need to take him to our kingdom. He looks kinda odd, but I'm sure he's good. Do you know Philippos? Yeah, there was someone like that. He wants to be a great hunter. I see him every day doing archery training. He almost never misses the target. He's amazing, and he's the same age as me. He has really inspired me not to be lazy and to do something with my life. I heard he wanted to go to another kingdom. Yeah, we know what that means. It sounds utterly fantastical, but it seems that our kingdom's strict laws are all be abolished. The queen herself has declared it, so it must be true. Does this mean we are free to love? It sounds marvelous in theory, but how in the world does one go about it? So yeah, they can do whatever they want about it. Listen up, because here's something more big news for you. All Kingdom of Hydropolis is the latest to sign up to the King Evan of Evermore Grand Union. I can't wait to see who's next. Can this be true? Just what is planning? Seems everyone's joining the club. Wow, Goldpow and Hydropolis? This is simply amazing. 2 countries now, this is big. Many of our wisest are moving to Evermore. Okay, let's save before I talk with him. So I see there will be a lot of side quests to do and bring more citizens to our kingdom. But that is all about to make the kingdom stronger and bigger and better.
Now,
in order to enable our ships to jam, we'll first need to build a shipyard. I would advise that you do so right away.
now,
A shipyard, you say? Okay. Side quest, X farming, yeah.
Huh.
Okay, we finished some researches here. I should check those. I shouldn't use... Okay. Let's try not to spend all the king guilders. There was some more research there? No, let's see. A shipyard, fish market, dimensional lab, lumberyard, bazaar, can build ship-shape shipyard. I believe that's it. A new facility for carrying out technical research. Okay, we need a King's Guilder. How many? Okay, I know what to do. I can change those, or maybe not. I thought that I can exchange those things for King's Guilder, but I don't have it. Okay, I need like 800 King's Guilder there. So we can go very quickly to the kingdoms to take the side quest. Oh, and then it should be down here. My bad that I take this research so quickly. Okay, so let's visit Golpa, let's visit Hydropolis again. We'll take those side quests. Maybe we'll also check Swift Solution. There's also some quests there. Let's see, do we have some side quests here? Yeah, there are 2 of them. I really like how Goldpow looks like. I like the music in the background, really. I really like to be here. Here's something.
Hey.
You dear young man, if you're looking for a special souvenir, oh, he wants this. I know. He wants that I will spend 10,000 guilders for something. It's very pretty. Yeah, I like this Asian style. And that they make like a casinos city and in an Asian style. I don't know. It's pretty awesome for me.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Ooh, a lot of it. Okay, we got like 2 down. Prepare for this. Okay, we can take this thing and this thing. Okay, I can only take 2 of them because that's the max task I can have. So sorry for that. Okay, let's take this and this. Great, it will definitely buy on DLC now. Yes, more DLC that I will buy, which I probably won't play for another year. Yeah, there's this Labyrinth DLC now. I just jumped just by mistake to this labyrinth there, and I was, what's going on there? I did the labyrinth one. Yeah, and there's the library woman. Yeah, the Hobley, something. Boldly. Oh my bad. Boldly. Yeah, it's pretty hard. And I was like level, I don't know, 16 maybe? And I went there. But I just do like 3 or 4 floors. I need to go to the last room. I was doing on the hard mode too because you get more items, but it takes so long. I'll do it again. Oh my. Yeah, I was doing those 4 floors like, I don't know, it was a couple of minutes. I don't know, maybe it was 1 hour? Not sure, I didn't check it. Yeah, it has 30 floors. And I was so happy because I made 4 and wow, it was going so well. Okay, this should be really quick. We defeat the Wyvern warlords, sure. Obtain confusions begun? We can buy this. I need to slay Grim Chilia and obtain some loops of bony bits. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got some new citizens there. I'm not sure if it's working that way, that you don't need to do the side quests and you're using those token of gratitude, or that's something additional. But it looks like that's that I can skip doing those side quests.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah, I know that it will join automatically because I do it. But I mean that I can do it by doing the side quest, or the only way to get them to my kingdom is by using those tokens. Okay, let's go up there. It's one side quest. So I don't always know if I should use them or Or not?
Hey there.
You there, I have no seen you here. Are you traveler so kind?
I
Well,
need your
yes. And you're able to keep secrets, boy? Oh, yes. Well, I like to think so anyway. Good, then I need you to do me a small favor. I want you to find me something that cannot be found here in Goldpound. Oh, and what might it be? You may not be aware of it, but Goldpound is famous for its spicy food. It is almost people eat day in, day out. Gosh, every single day? Isn't that a little much? It is, boy, it is, and not at all of us enjoying having to endure the heat with every single meal. In fact, there are those who crave something sweeter, and I'm the one of them. I see, so would like me to go and get you something sweet to eat? And every person has special ability to complete certain training skills in the kingdom. Yeah, they have this suitable description there, something like that. I trade my tokens for the coins that Niels wants. Oh, this one. Yes. Precisely, but I will not settle for all sugary junk. I know exactly what I want. A slice of Leucippes tart. It's a delicate delicacy from a distant kingdom. As a seasoned traveler, I'm sure you know just where to find such a thing, so go bring it to me. I'll be happy, but wouldn't you gotta go and get it yourself? Of course not, foolish boy. My fondness for sweet treats is a secret no one in my family knows. Only a complete stranger such as yourself can help me. Please, boy, I must have my Leucippes tart. Alright. Okay. Leucippes tart, okay.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
So you do it for this Autumian Purse and then he exchanged it for the King's Guilders, if I'm correct. It sounds like he has addiction. But who don't like sweet things?
Oh, by the way.
Okay, maybe I will try to do it that way. I could also do that, so we will have quicker the King's Guilder that we need. Okay, let's just... Okay.
By the way.
For all. Okay, there is this quest that he want me to spend 10,000 guilders. No way, I won't do it. Okay, here is Njal. Oh yeah.
Crevens.
6,000 king guilders. Okay, so now we can... Now we are rich. Now we can use and buy this shipyard. It was here. Do we have people to get it there? Catch is suitable. Okay. Should we put him on some research? Technique that use clever runner control to help a ship move more quickly, cuts down unnecessary noise when sailing, helping. Okay, maybe at first I will talk with Leander there.
Well,
It seems we have all we need. Then let us have Ketch begin his research into how our ships can made to jump. Okay.
Hey there.
The guy without pants, if you don't remember. All set, Your Majesty. The Leander showed us what needed doing, and we went and did it quick as you like. You'll be leaping around the ocean like Bailey and that thing now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ketch. Now we can get to Broadleaf. Your ship has been modified and you are now able to jump the Great Reef in the ocean. You just sail up to the right spot, display in this picture, and you will fly over it automatically. Okay, there's 4 spots where we can do it. Okay, I see. Alright, everything looking ship-shape. Shall we get going? Before we set sail, just what kind of country is this Broadleaf, eh? I'll never venture as far as all Autumnia there. It is a kingdom founded on a mysterious art known as science.
Huh?
Science? It is means of manipulating the powers of nature like magic, but unlike it.
Say,
It is ruled by President Zip Vector, right? The inventor. He's some kind of genius apparently. Thanks to his ingenuity, what began as a small business has grown into a great industrial nation almost overnight. At last, it seems that the things have not been going as so well for him of late. There are reports of political unrest and of discontent among the populace. Another kingdom with problems. Something tells me we are about to walk into another fine mess.
Oh, come on.
Oh, stop being so miserable. Let's get going, shall we? I, for one, can't wait to see the place. I have something new on the leaf book. Let's see. There's a spot where I choose to hide a very special little something. I remember finders keepers. Happy hunting. I pretty sure know where it is in the Hydropolis. Crikey, I've seen a few things in my time, but never seen now like this. That Leander lad knows a thing or two about magic. I'm telling you, he's only gone on helping us build a flying boat. It could not be done without you. I was not wrong there, lad. For years I have longed to climb up to the highest point I could find and gaze at the world around me, but the law forbade it. Well, finally did it, and now I can safely say that I'm happier on the ground. That was absolutely terrifying. Okay, and it was from Proteus. And okay, so we can head to the Broadleaf. But first I think we'll visit the Hydropolis. Let's see, there should be a lot of quests. Side quests. We need more citizens. Okay, let's see. Of course, there's a lot of it. Okay. We can go back here. What am I to do? I'm in deep trouble of that, I'm certain.
Excuse me?
Are you alright? You seem worried about something. Indeed I am, terribly worried. I have committed a terrible transgression. I was caught fishing out of bounds.
Huh?
What does mean exactly? It means he went fishing where he wasn't supposed to. Course it does. Well, you shouldn't know better, ain't? I expect you're for it now, man. I know, but it was an accident, I promise. An accident, nothing more. My hands slip and I drop my line into the ocean by accident. That was all, but the mean-looking merwoman has been pursuing me ever since. Cricky, they must spotted you with that eye trunk or something. There's unlucky.
So...
I'm desperate to explain myself, but she's terrifying. Could you perhaps speak with her and make her see that it was merely an unfortunate accident? You promise never to do it again? Of course, I still wish to put this awful episode behind me, that's it all. Well, alright then, but just this once. Oh, thank you, I'm forever in your debt. The last time I saw my pursuer was in the Nautilus harbor. Her light green outfit makes her easy enough to recognize. Please allow me to thank you once again for your kindness and understanding in this matter. Okay. By hook or crook. Can we use the... Yeah, the shortcut. I like that there's a lot of shortcut here. It makes much easier to travel. A woman in a green clothes it was. This one.
Good day to you.
Greetings, young sir, and welcome to the Taverna Calamari, where the finest refreshment in all Hydropolis are to be found. You appear to have come from a faraway kingdom, in which case it would be an absolute tragedy if you were to return without dining with us. I like the sound of that, Evan man. Let's fill our bellies by your before we think about doing anything else. Yes, let's it. It would be a shame not to sample some of the local cuisine while we are here. Right then, we'll have two of whatever you recommend, eh? Well, ordinarily I would recommend the Medusa's hair pasta, especially to first-time visitors, but I'm sorry to say that we are currently sold out. What? So loud, man! After all that song and dance about how this place is the best for miles around, you're telling me we can't have the house special? Believe me, it pains me to unbelievable to serve it to you, but without the necessary ingredients there's a little we can do. Of course, if you were to bring them to us, we can offer a reward in addition to a delicious meal. Really? You mean it? No word of lie like? Absolutely, I will never lie about a matter of such importance. Well then, that's then, and Evan, let's go and get her the ingredients she needs so we can get a crack at this hairy pasta nonsense. Alright. Wonderful, now the first thing we will need is some octopuses, free in fact. Octopuses? Or something like that. What the matter, Evan man? You're not scared of them, are you? To be honest, I am rather. Is the way their tentacles wriggle. Don't worry though, I'll be able to eat them if they are mixed in a nice sauce, I think. Well, if you don't like the look of yours when it comes, I'll be happy to score it for you. Waste not, want not, ain't. That's not fair. Anyway, as I said, I'll be able to eat it, I'm sure. I can assure you that you will. Now I'll await you here, remember, 3 of them, okay. So that was the side quest.
Thank you.
So it was not the one. Oh, maybe this one. Everyone's very exciting. No. Go to December and find the mere person who's been following the fisherman.
Hey there.
Oh, this lady. Where has he gone? Why must he insist on continuing to run from me?
Excuse me?
Excuse me, would you mind if we have a quick word? Fine, but I must warn you that I'm not presently in the best of moods. Whatever it's you have to say, I would advise you to keep it short. Alright, well, someone asked me to explain an unfortunate incident. incident. You see, his hand slipped and the line went into the water accidentally. He didn't mean to go fishing where he wasn't supposed to. Forgive me, but I don't understand. A fisherman wishes to explain himself to me? Yes, he's very keen for you to know that he didn't mean to go fishing out of bounds.
Huh?
Oh, now I think I understand. You can tell your friend not to worry. I'm not the palace guard or fisheries enforcers. I think there has been an unfortunate misunderstanding.
What?
Really? I do not condone what he did, of course. The fishing restrictions are in the place for a reason. But if he said it was an accident, I believe him. Not that it's any business of mine either way. My concern was not with where he fished, but what he fished with. I found his hook and tackle in the water. The craftsmanship is never mind. Such a beautiful object should not be wasted on fish. I wish to ask him where he buys his gear, so that I might purchase 2 such hooks to wear as earrings. Oh, I see. So that's why you are following him everywhere. Indeed. Could you perhaps speak to him and reassure him that I bear him no ill will, and perhaps ask where he buys his hooks while you are there? Of course, I'm sure he'll be very relieved to hear that he's not going to be punished. Thank you very much. I shall look forward to hearing what he has to say. Oh my god, I like the quest. Go there, go back. Talk with this, talk with that. Okay, let's go back to this fisherman. Candy old feather. Oh, there you are. Well, did you find her? Did you explain my situation? I did find her, and it turns out that this was all just big misunderstanding. You see, she found your fishing line and really liked the hook you were using, so she wanted to ask you where you got it from so she could buy some to wear as earrings. By the gods, my hook? Why? I make all my hooks myself, and she wants to wear them as an accessory, you say? My. So it was your handiwork, was it? I never have guessed, man. I mean, I would have said you were a bit of clumsy sort, to be honest, what with everything we heard so far. Oh, I have long had an interest in the intricate handicraft, though it's a rare indeed for my work to be prized. It's rather a curious sensation. Anyway, the important thing is that she's not all angry. Why don't you go and speak to her yourself? It sounds as though you might have plenty to talk about. Speak to her? To an admirer? Oh no such a thing is impossible. Pull yourself together. I guess say she likes your work and you're gonna hide out by her till she goes away, is it? No. I of course must speak to her. I never met anyone who cares for the items I produce. This is a golden opportunity that may change my life. Enjoyed the stream, but might just call me and got back to the work. Oh, thank you so much that you enjoy it and feel. Oh my god, and you are always welcome here. Thanks for everything, and have a nice work there. And nice day. I wouldn't get your hopes to be high just yet. You haven't even met
In it though.
You're right, man. The rest of your life starts here, eh? Now you're gonna do this. Why not make her a little something to say thanks for being a fan? I mean, you already know that she likes...
Yeah.
Yes, that is an excellent idea. I shall make her a pair of earrings. There is beautiful. Now you best get cracking. There is no hanging around waiting for you forever. Don't get poor man to carry away, Lofty. I'm not sure he's ready for all. Please do not censor your little friend. He has my best interest at heart, I'm sure of it. Now, in order for a crowd of pair earrings worthy of my admirer, I must first gather the requisite materials. Could you help me perhaps? Bring me 3 gold nuggets and the work can get... 3 gold nuggets? Are you serious? What? I need them. What? Look, I really think you're getting a little ahead of yourself here. Surely you should talk to her before sending us too. Please, you must not disturb a craftsman at work. Making earrings require intense concentration. And intend for those to be my finest pieces yet. Oh right, we go and get you 3 gold nuggets, but only because I'm curious about how it all is going to work out. And this is very last errand I'm running for you, alright? I don't know if I have 3 of them. I got 6. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, my 3 gold nuggets, they are perfect. With this I can make her earrings of her dreams. I'm very happy to hear it. Now, if you don't mind, I will leave you to it. Wait, I insist you that you be the first to see them when they are complete. After all, you were instrument to their production. It will take no more than 10 hours or so.
What the?
10 hours? You must be having a laugh, man. You think we got nothing better to do than stand around watching you bang some bits of metal together for the flipping hours?
Hey.
Please, I beg of you, take a seat and wait for me to finish. The result will be worth it, I assure you. Oh, it's you! A lady rescue us from waiting 10 hours and looking how he made those earrings. How did you, what are you, Wolf? I asked this boy to deliver you a message, but I received no response. After a while, I grew tired of waiting. How did I find you? Why? I simply followed the boy, of course. As you know, I have a habit of following people.
Oi!
Well, Evan, she's taking matters into her own hands. Looks like our work here is done. You're right, Lofty. We should probably leave them to it. Okay, we'll finish this. Okay, we got this anti-freezing ring. Or it was... Oh, it was a pendant. Boost resistance to the freezing. Okay. Let's see what we have more there. Let's go there. Oh, how nice. Are you alright? Please. It's not good. I can't make out of a word he's saying. Wait, you're Nereus. Are you not? The musician. A musician? Really?
Yes.
Oh yes, Nereus is one of the most celebrated singers in all Hydropolis. His works have brought solace to the hearts of thousands over the years. Alas, he has not produced any new music for a long while. In fact, he stopped rather abruptly. No one knows why, but even Queen Nera was rather distraught. But my voice, the witch. The witch? Witch? Did you say witch? Neros, do you mean to say, did a witch steal your voice and prevented you from singing? Is that what happened? Stealing the voice of one who lives to sing is an act of unspeakable cruelty. Whoever is responsible must be made to pay. Absolutely. You must be suffer so much, Nereus. But don't worry, we'll get your voice back for you. Now, do you know where the witch you mentioned might be? Capaneus Crypt. Capaneus Crypt. Oh yes, I know of it. It's situated on the island of Macronos, not too far away from Hydropol itself. We must venture there, Evan, and recover Nero's voice. Alright, Leander, let's go. Okay. I will not activate this quest yet. Okay, there is one on the Cardia Squad and one on the Nauritis Harbor. I think I know where those Macronos places. And it's really, really close to the Hydropolis. This guy has a side quest. Or girl. Oh, woos me. Why would this dark fog that envelopes my heart not clear? Are you alright? You look a little troubled. I'm afraid you are correct. You see, I have a lot of found myself consumed with a desire to become closer to a fisher named Glaucius. And have you told him this? Of course not. My heart would tear itself in two were I to force myself to make such a confession. Gosh, so what are you going to do? I don't know, which is why my days and nights are filled with the endless sorrow and confusion. I'm a diver and he's a fisherman, and so we often encounter each other out upon the ocean. Alas, he appears to be rather a taciturn man, and we have never exchanged so much as a polite word. Oh, if I only knew how he felt about me. At this rate, I fear that I shall drive myself mad attempting to guess at his true feelings. Would you like me to go and talk to him for you? You would do such a thing? Oh, that would be wonderful, simply wonderful. But please, he must not know what are you asking on my behalf. You must be tactful, I beg of you. Okay. By the way, isn't the place where it was hiding something? Let me see the leaf book. No, it must be. No, there are more boxes. Okay, this is the other place. I think it's on the harbor there. Okay, so speak with this guy. Hey, you wish to speak to me about Sibylla? That's right, I need to know what kind of person she is. Could you tell me what you think of her? Well, let me see. She's a good worker despite her youth. She's both diligent and passionate, I would say. I see. And anything else? Well, I believe her to be a considerate soul. She always shows great attention to her college's needs. Is that all? You spend a lot of time working together out at sea. You must have more than to say about her. If you wish to know more about her, you should ask someone else. I am busy. I must prepare the boats for tomorrow. Oh, all right. Sorry. Oh dear. I don't think Glaucius has any idea how Sibylla feels about him. Okay, let's talk with her again. A good worker? That is what Glaucius said? Oh, then it's also I fear. I'm nothing more than a college to him. I don't know what is entirely true. If only there were some way of really grabbing his attention. Grabbing his attention, you say? Oh yes, I have it. I should use my secret talent. The same one my mother was so famed for in her youth. Your secret talent? What's that? Cookery, of course. The way that Sven harvests through his stomach, is it not? That's usually true for all men of all races. Exactly. It was certainly true of my father, that's it, if my mother is to believe. That sounds like a wonderful plan. Cook something tasty for him, and Glaucius is sure to start seeing you in a different light. You'll let me know if there's anything I can do to help you, won't you? Well, as a matter of fact, if you would be so as good as to bring me a catfish, that would be most helpful indeed. They are in the seasons at the moment, and I have a feeling that the Glaucius would be rather fond of their flavor. Certainly, Sibylla, and one catfish coming right up. I don't have any. Too bad. Okay, and let's move on. There's one on the square. Okay, I'll take the quest and we'll finish there. Okay, we need to go here. It's up, somewhere up there. Okay, on the other side, I believe. Oh, this little guy there. Want to be a hunter.
Hi.
Greetings, I'm Poundus, the finest oceanographer in the old Hydropolis. I know all there is to know about all things oceanic.
Crikey!
You're not sure on confidence, are you?
Hey!
And why would I be? I'm a genius, so much so that I already know exactly why you have approached me. You wish to become my assistants, do you not?
What?
Your assistants? Alas, I receive countless applications such as yours. To being so, I must separate the wheat from the chaff. You must complete the challenges I set you and prove yourself worthy of this prestigious role.
Yeah.
Challenge 1. Find a venomous fish and bring it to me.
What the flip?
Hang about, man. Are we starting already?
Hmm.
A poisonous fish. No, that really is a challenge. Okay. Okay, I'll only go to this harbor. Okay, maybe I'll look later for this one item. Okay guys, let's finish here. So thank you for today's stream. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for all follows and kind words. And see you on the next stream. Have a nice day. Bye bye.